the news, content creators and other Nigerians raise concerns over hike in data tariff. Psychologists caution parents against neglecting their primary duties at home. Plus, All Stars International Veterans Football Tournament ends in Lagos. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. This evening we'll begin by telling you that Uyo residents are raising concerns over increasing cases of teenage pregnancy, calling on parents and peer educators to do more to minimize the situation. Abigail Etim, who spoke with some residents and stakeholders, came back with this report.
Teenage pregnancy refers to pregnancy in girls under the age of 20. This poses serious risks to the underage girls. Research shows that beyond the pregnancy, the negative implications of teenage pregnancy are enormous. Hence, Nigerians are calling on parents to pay special attention to the upbringing of their children to prevent them from being victims of teenage pregnancy.
One can be, you should just stay away from sexual activity. Even if you want to promote the sexual activity, just use preventing measures like use of condoms and
be friendly with your children. Don't scare them away from yourself. So whatsoever that happens, that is, I may say, number one thing should be your relationship with the children.
Lack of sex education. People are not aware of all this sex stuff, and they are not being taught about sex education. So this leads them into doing all this.
Some Uyo residents believe that one of the key causes is poverty, as many parents are unable to provide the basic needs of their wards, leaving the girl child vulnerable to exploitation.
Laziness on the part of the young girls. You don't want to learn, you don't want to be steadfast in work, you just want to be free. You just feel that you should just go about your thing your way, which is not so. You're supposed to stay when your parents guide you on what to do. I think and I feel you should stay.
Causes of teenage pregnancy can be rape, peer pressure, wanting to have a boyfriend at a very early age.
People are taking the advantage of harsh economic situation to engage in unprotected sex and thereby involving into pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy.
To do what their parents are doing, they want to act the way their parents are doing, and all this teenage pregnancy. And one more thing is education.
A psychologist from the University of Uyo, Dr. Iboro Otu, enumerated the causes of teenage pregnancy to include poverty, peer pressure, and lack of sex education, among other reasons, insisting that parents must be deliberate about the upbringing and well-being of their children. He advised that parents shouldn't shy away from discussing reproductive health with their teenager. Rather, they should be done to guide them properly to avoid making mistakes in future.
Parenting. When we have fathers and mothers that are not working in unity, because when these children are exposed, they will be helpless. When fathers and mothers join hands together, the children will be disciplined. One of the first vulnerability is poverty. Sometimes not really poverty, but it can be because the child has lost focus on the parents on the parents' ability to coordinate the family, and may depend on an external source of help. As if the child is now vulnerable, somebody can say, "Come, I will do this for you," and with her innocence, she can fall prey to being sexually abused.
Parents are urged to monitor their children's associations and maintain open communication while also encouraging contentment and self-worth. Stakeholders believe that with strong family support, proper education, and community involvement, the tide of teenage pregnancy can be turned around. In Uyo, Abigail Etim, NTA News.
Thank you, Abigail. In Nigeria, where childbearing is deeply cherished, surrogacy has emerged as a beacon of hope for many couples grappling with infertility. But what does the journey of surrogacy entail? Our correspondent Hakimat Aliyu in this report takes a closer look at the process, legal provisions and societal challenges surrounding surrogacy in Nigeria.
In 2021, a popular movie celebrity in Nigeria publicly revealed how she became a mother through surrogacy. She shared that after several years of battling infertility via multiple miscarriages and failed IVF attempts, she chose surrogacy to fulfill her dream of motherhood. Her story gave a face to what many Nigerians both openly and privately experience. Fertility expert Dr. Philip Ekwe describes surrogacy as a form of assisted reproduction in which a woman agrees to carry and give birth to a child for another individual or couple. Dr. Ekwe explains some of the medical and personal reasons couples may opt for surrogacy, ranging from repeated IVF failures to medical conditions that make pregnancy unsafe.
It's supposed to be a family affair, husband and wife having their kid. We're now bringing a third person to get involved. Third-party reproductive health involves sperm donation, egg donation, embryo donation, and surrogacy. It shouldn't be done socially, but it should be done for particular reasons. I will give an example. A woman that has a hole in the heart, who probably, if she carries pregnancy, the stress of the pregnancy will prevent her from carrying that pregnancy to 9 months. Such a woman deserves to have a surrogate to carry the baby.
He outlines the standard procedure commonly followed in Nigeria, beginning with identifying a surrogate, either a volunteer or compensated participant. However, the legal landscape of surrogacy in Nigeria remains complex, with no comprehensive national legislation regulating the practice.
Due to its dicey nature, parties are advised to resort to the general laws of contracts that guide the parties in the cases of conflicts, which there has to be offer, acceptance, and consideration.
Societal attitudes are also evolving, with some viewing surrogacy as a medical miracle and a gift of love, while others see it as unconventional or even a taboo due to cultural or religious beliefs.
For me, I feel it's okay as long as it's done the legal way.
Findings show a rise in fertility clinics and online platforms offering surrogacy services in Nigeria, connecting intended parents with potential surrogates. Surrogacy is no doubt becoming increasingly popular in Nigeria, and from some who have told this line, many describe the process as emotionally challenging, while for some it is a journey filled with love and hope. Experts emphasize the need for support and awareness for this reproductive choice. In Abuja, Hakimat Aliyu, NTA News.
We'll take a break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
At NTA Television College JOS, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS, and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, over Back Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, off Back Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. Telecom subscribers in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, are expressing dissatisfaction over the recent increase in the prices of data tariffs by telecommunications providers. Deborah Emanson, who sampled the opinions of residents, came back with this report.
Increase in the price of data tariffs by telecommunication providers in Nigeria in the face of economic hardship is becoming a source of concern to the citizens. The worst hit are content creators, freelancers, and remote workers who largely depend on data to access the internet and social media for their daily survival.
The hike in data price has been really horrible. Like, you could recharge 3 gig, and before the end of the day, it's all gone, it's finished. You'll be wondering whether someone actually stole your phone or stole your data. So it's not been funny at all. It's not been pleasant in any way.
It really affects me because unlike before, data prices was not really high like that, but now it's really high, and it's not even lasting like before.
Other subscribers lament over the poor state of the economy, coupled with the hike in the price of data, which has worsened their survival battles in the country. They complain that even though they try to limit their social media usage in order to save costs, the situation is still biting very hard.
Everything now we are doing it online, so we have been spending a lot of money on buying data these days because the price tags have been very high this time.
I think if we are looking at affordability, it should be as what we can use in the country. I think the government should come in and look at how certain countries apply their networks and how it affects the individuals in such areas. And coming forward to Nigeria, I think the government should look at how they can minimize the use of tariffs that favor the people.
Some of them claim that despite the hike in data tariffs, the unstable network signals have compounded their situation.
You need to browse, get information like from your classes and all. But now you cannot even afford data to do the basic things, not talk of maybe you want to go into social media. And the service provider, the network is still very poor.
The price is very alarming. It's affecting students, business, those that are doing business online. So I just appeal to the network providers, they should look into it. And the most annoying part of it is that you subscribe this data and you don't have network to use the data.
Nigerians are hopeful that the federal government will direct the Nigerian Communications Commission and other relevant authorities to do something urgently to remedy the situation to make lives easier for them. In Uyo, Deborah Emanson, NTA News.
There is growing concern on the increased cases of crimes in the country, but how do people respond to this? Oftentimes, communities resort to self-help in defense, which is also referred to as jungle justice. Tessia Mary in this report examines the implications of jungle justice vis-a-vis rights to fair hearing.
This not somebody's bag. Hey, come here. This is an illustration of what transpired in the society. Communities call it self-help, but in law it is jungle justice, which many innocent citizens die as a result of mob action. The Nigeria's legal system provides for arrest and prosecution to enable the suspect prove his or her innocence in the competent court of law. But oftentimes, that is not the case in the country as act of jungle justice increases.
No matter the degree of frustration or lack of faith that individual may have in the justice system, it does not in any way justify the mob action or jungle justice, because those are processes that are clearly...
When the act of jungle justice is committed, there is no room for further investigation into the broader perspective of the crime, thereby encouraging recurrence.
People are increasingly losing faith in the access to justice structures. The weight of the economy on the people is shortening the fuse of people. So it's like with the short fuses, people blow up easily.
Although communities most times accuse security agencies of compromising during arrest and investigation, but finding shows that consequences of jungle justice outweighs its gain.
You rush into taking action, it doesn't solve the problem. So our response has always been 5 minutes. So once we get the information, we rush. So, but in this situation, the one that has just happened in Lugbe, the thing just went viral. Even before the coming of the police, they have taken action. They did all they did, and then they sent it on the air. Everybody sees what they did, and the mere fact that somebody say this man has committed, it could be a passerby, and then you just rush him, and then you kill him.
Whatever may be the degree of crime, stakeholders advise that citizens should not take laws into their hands, but hand over any suspect to security agencies for prosecution, as jungle justice promotes lawlessness in the society.
So I discourage jungle justice strongly. Well, you cannot tickle somebody and tell the person not to laugh. The tickling somebody in this case is having justice systems that cannot be relied on, and the laughing, unfortunately, ironically, happens to be the jungle justice system.
Now, if not nip in the bud, you or your loved ones could be victim of jungle justice. In Abuja, Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
We'll take another break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinale Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinale Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinale Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinale Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinale Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badging Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back. Sports now. The All-Stars International Veterans Football Tournament lived up to its name, electrifying the main bowl of the Mushid Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on Saturday with thrilling football action. On the first day of the tournament, 6 matches unfolded, showcasing the strength and resilience of the football veterans stars. Peter Oibo reports that the veterans took to the pitch, delivering a spectacle as each match was a testament to the enduring passion and skill that defines football. Leaving spectators eager for more.
It was an electrifying atmosphere at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja on Saturday as the 5th edition of the Abuja All-Stars Veterans Football Tournament kicked off at the main bowl of the stadium with 6 decisive matches at the day 1 of the championship, with All-Stars International defeating NMPC Football Club by 4-1, while Ocean 11 drew 1-1 against Nuruddin Football Club. In another encounter, former champions Nyanya All-Stars could not maintain their dominance over rival side New Karo All-Stars as the encounter ended in a 2-1 victory in favor of New Karo All-Stars. In another game, Lugbe All-Stars edged out Apple Fitness Football Club by 2 unreplied goals in their opener. Also, Z Michael FC caused an upset as they set a new goal-scoring record by beating Like Minds FC by 2-0. In the last match of the day, spectators also witnessed a thrilling football spectacle as goal-aggressive side USF humbled Citygate FC by 3-0.
The game is not easy because we and Karo United, there is this rivalry between us. So I know the game is going to be like this. The game is going to be tough. But, well, we came out, we did our best, we fight to the end.
That's the much we can take on the sports reports. Thanks for watching. Up next is News in Translation with Wisdom Jacob.
Bonidet nyene semeba na data asong rwa kidet nyen ataka fangdu tumai du wem bonowo et bo yak meten me kan to yin na mo byong tu mo ku fo kambrik nu tumbrik bay rionate All Stars International Veterans Football Tournament da ma dismutet ke Lagos o kan ni song ide mo ye ko mo bo sanyi ni ambu re yomi I kera Wisdom Jacob bonidong si dong ku yo seme banga nam to yin ni mi kami dai ini sem mo be yumi de e kai so de yumi de en ngai bo yak mai te ye mon bun sino kwep e krebo kimi na mo byong tum ni mo yang mem fana mi amana sugo kombo ngina ka tangai ko yum bun si dong mi anam ye kombo mi to ni to ibana de yumi de kini mo mi yok pi swai de adu ta kambam fana kusum kit ma ken si adu mo ikemi ni si yumi de dungo worobo kebeke mo di yum mirip kata wak fna akena mo de mention siusum dien boniden nyen esnu yekut mete ana ke tron de to mo kusum ofon na aturo abiong mo di yum mirip kini mek bina de yum song bono wosirong ku yo enam ka pane koy bo ka pantak kire toy ne yum kirip edu nana siado tawak mete yeka ini ukena adi non dito mo sem mo yem kuwem jen dito mi enang sem mo mi pina enang iben plan ide mo tai fyo ku fong wen tai fyo yo doctor iboro tu abat nam bo sinam yang toy na yem mi dep kini mi kem ado unana toy na mingko ebo yai kene nam sem mo pan ni mo enang munana di nemen neme kabangan lutum kabanga song ide mo kemen siun siusong dien ebo yak mete ekrebo ki meneki tengahnya ni sen di tom nemu yung inam ya mo du won ku song fon ye no iteme bo yak mete mem am do tom song iden gen di tomi Enyo ai krebo ki mi tno mo ku so fon number atoro ammo di nam do ki nisu. Esnu do no me te ye me kai bo ya mo ai krebo. E mo di ngo bun sen di to mo ni ngante mu fan. Enyo ai krebo ki mi si nyen ne me ye mo free ni. Enyo ai snu do no mo adi yo ko ke se mo ni. Buno we nam ka mane ko ibu. Ye ke bunu fo. Te ye me kai non di to mi nti ukbe. E ya mana wan. Oyen adi tre adi yum mi de kini mo mi kem. Enam ya idion ke di bo pe manam bo pe free ni. Ado ngwan daw song kid akem ke di nam ya manamutum ke mention su fo te manamutum e woida. Ado dai wuru fo te menti oyo ma liso be ka no. Ke na idion mi kini ke bere ke no tumo pe bo ke tumo mi bo fo te mo mi kuyu.
Akaroni amme ikpo ke ufotum usanetup NTA Uyo ekebo ke man ebo ukpep na ekpenam manatoro edpe ndaga ifyommo ke itiutum. Ekamba ke ufotum usanetup NTA Uyo ma Alice Ugbe ekamba ke uberu fok usanetup NTA Uyo ke daga no ete oku ekpenyong ama ke me ikpo ke ufotum usanetup mi ana te krebo ke mo ebo ukbebe mi mana tore ben ufon esok ufokutung sanetup NTA Uyo mon eke noro ukbebe mi ema etang mention sio unyan ubok akemekinam utum ikariso nangakpe aka enyu etang ufon anangate ammo ebo ikbebe mi enyu esan ke adunam mana toro eti mkpo nkot ye uforo arok itiutum me ikpo eke boro ukbebe ro ema wat inemesak enyu ebo ke ukbebe mi afon yendimo sa adogo ayana mimo itengen imani se utum dimom fon ukbeb eke boro ema eno ini se me ikpo mi enye mention sio nnemengo abigi benu fon isok itiutum mi kuyo emediomo akombok NTA
Kangin bon di trembok mo bro yo mi ro tutun kan ka duo basen bon di temaki ko frefen member mi tonyin tutu nero esiero